brothers and sisters, like as you go, they say anywhere where they look us, they who us, the people us, they monitor us, they eye us, they jealous us, now you sabi. But we say you're welcome. So as the dragon is here, come and listen to news. Come and get the real message. And we are here with you live and direct. And after this broadcast, we are not going to sleep. Before 6 o'clock, we see us here again with a very crucial discussion that you will like so much. God bless you.
Yeah. Welcome, Mazi. It be like say no, this one make we hear waiting someone they talk. The code na WOTOWOTO.
For the real prophets to prophesy. Well, albeit, I'm just going to drop a few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more light as God lead me before the whole January is over. The agitation for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong. And we need to pray strongly, because it will take a dimension that is going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt the agitators. And the government of the day need to be very careful so that they will not cause an expensive massacre that is going to dent the image of the day, of the government of the day. The agitation will go stronger, and it's going to influence a lot of chances of the people from the eastern part of this country. So nobody should look at the Biafra movement and look down on it at all. Like I keep shouting from the beginning, that dialogue is very important. There is no gun and weapon and force that can slow such ideology, except maturity is applied for dialogue. The leader of the Biafra should be very careful. There are people around him that will become traitors. I see somebody receiving huge amount of money in order to end the life of this young man by poison. I'm saying this thing, saw it clearly. See somebody in the inner cycle, because the movement will grow big, and the only way, can't talk more than this. See some people walking and say, okay, if we can't trap this, let's remove the head. Like I said, it's a spirit that needs to be dialogued.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Our club is strength. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. Our club is strength. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. Autopilot. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopilot worldwide. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of Biafra. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of the Biafra Republic and the Confederation. WOTOWOTO is the code.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Our God is strength. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. Our God is strength. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable.
IPOB autopilot. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopilot worldwide. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of Biafra. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of the Biafra Republic and the Confederation. WOTOWOTO is the code.
Our God is strength. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. Our God is strength. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable.
IPOB autopilot. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopilot worldwide. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of Biafra. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of the Biafra Republic and the Confederation. WOTOWOTO is the code.
Yoruba newspapers, you were listening to some idiots hired by zoo government to rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu is a fraudster, he's a thief. And what did Nnamdi Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, bravo. Demolished him. By your Tony Maya, demolished your cocoa and dumped him in the gutter and the sewage. Objectively, you're asking me for map of Biafra when the map was there, Ojukwu fought with. You're asking me for my road map, so I will give you can give to Janjaweed. The idiots, they never planned to go to America. It was when I decided to go to the US, 30th of May last year. They also came up to say, oh, we are going to America as well. Anywhere I go to, if I hold a town hall meeting, they'll go and be gossiping, yapping at the back. Oh, now the camera squad is struggle. He's a thief. You ask them, what have you contributed to IPOB? No. Then what did he steal from you? I don't know if their plan of new Nigeria movement with Yoruba. Let's destroy Nnamdi Kanu. And as we have destroyed them, the glutinous was bigger. You're fighting for Biafra and you're building a mansion with that sewage system. You don't know those nonsense we knock down in Biafra. We are going to knock down every building and we will rebuild everything. They convince all of them, even the pipeline security guard, Asian Creek, they are part of sign agreement. New Nigeria, let's move for New Nigeria. Me, you talk to me about New Nigeria. You're a madman. A child of Biafra, you're to New Nigeria. Thunder will kill, destroy you and your lineage. These are the idiots. When the Fulanis are coming, they are coming here. The Gambari, they are coming. So when I was telling you before, you didn't know. So you did not know before. You were deaf and dumb. When I was telling you before that they are coming, you didn't know. They married that they were coming. Useless set of people. Psychophants. IPOB is consistency specified. We don't change. It doesn't matter what you do. You can write your garbage. You can yap and gossip from now till 2099. That is your business. We don't move an iota. Where we are is where we are. Our agenda is our agenda. We are not shaking. Not to the right, not to the left. Unshakable. Gossip from now till the kingdom come. Unshakable. Indestructible. This movement is indestructible. Not by man. They have not given birth to you to convince me to join New Nigeria movement. A bunch of criminals and bastards everywhere. I am a child of heaven. I'm a child of heaven. I don't engage in all this nonsense. Biafra is my mission. My parents died as soon as Elohim said it is there. Look at it, I've given it to you people. And he called them. Then I move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno. Simon demolished your coco. And Simon is doing a good job, by the way. And I want him to stay on it. Not when I praise you, it goes into your brain. His time is behaving after 2 weeks. We give you IPOB treatment. I want you to remain on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. Well, we have a lot of mad people, then you'll understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere. From everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Ekpa, Blasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. Not in you cannot. Not in 1 trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not if you know about the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
It is not enough. It is not enough that we are complaining that the economy of the Igbo land is collapsing because of sit at home. Hello? You may not know the impact of this sit at home issue. It is so painful to any business person. But for people who have businesses, so we have to lift our hands Because the secret of that sit at home is the releasing of Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi is free today, sit at home will stop today. So lift your hand. We pray for prisoners. And one of us is in prison. And because of his importance, even the government could not stop sit at home. I say, go to work, go to work. Yet they are in their houses. And if they are about to move, they will use about 20 security vehicles around themselves. So we shall lift our hands to pray. For over 3 years now, this is the year Igbo people have farmed. Listen. For over 3 years now, this is the best year Igbo people had farmed. We are thanking our young men who helped to clear the farms from herdsmen disturbances. God will bless you. You may not know what it means. In Abogugu last time, one farmer was killed and the whole body butchered and was brought between Ozala and Abogugu. The body packed there. Now, our farms, by the grace of God, are freed from herdsmen destruction. One of our priests last year, all his farms just messed up. He was crying. This year, he started laughing. So I am thanking our young men. I am blessing the Igbo youths. It shall be well with you. Amen. So I wenere Chukwu aka enu. Taa Good Friday mgbasi nwere onwe. Isi anyị na-ekpe ekpere maka nwere onwe nke nwanne anyị Nnamdi. Nwere onwe tata site atụ ma kwụsata. Nwere onye kwutere na okwu batara ya na mba. Mụ abụ onye izi bịabara ịbịa ka mba. Simon Ekpa wee pịa m ya. Pịa m ya sị na a ga-apịa ba mana gọta. N'ọkwa ugwu ka a na-akwanyere m mmechikwa ọnụ zere ha na sit at home. I went home and meditated on that. It's painful. But it is now a responsibility upon us to pray out that our brother. So I wenere Chukwu aka enu n'isi ya. Ebe ọ bụ na ọ nọ ya mara na ụmụnne ya wenere ya aka enu. Ọkwa nsọ nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ. Onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ. Onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ. Ị nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ.
Our God is strength. We are on autopilot. I cannot know you. I'm the precipitator collapse of the zoo. It's inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. Our God is strength. We are on autopilot. I cannot know you. I'm the precipitator collapse of the zoo. It's inevitable. IPOB autopilot. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopilot worldwide. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of Biafra. WOTOWOTO is the code.
IPOB, autopiloted movement for the liberation of the Biafra Republic and the Confederation. WOTOWOTO is the goal.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the program. Welcome to this live broadcast today. From Biafra land, you are listening and watching through the voice of Biafra 97.5 FM. On other part of the world, you are watching through the Enter Biafra Channel 1, Channel 2. You are also watching through the Enter Biafra live streaming app on iOS and Android. You are watching through the Enter Biafra YouTube channel and, of course, on Twitter and Twitch. This evening, we've come again to continue the awareness for the Biafra liberation. I thank you, Biafra people, for staying very resolute, for having maintained the highest level of mental toughness. I thank you, Biafrans, for your encouragement, your prayer, and your support for the liberation of our nation, Biafra Confederation or Biafra Republic, as the case may be. As we continue to forge ahead to the dimension of the liberation of Biafra, we will continue to make progress. I want to inform Biafrans today that we have made progress and will continue to make progress in coming days, weeks, months, until the day that Biafra flag will be hoisted, after which the day that Biafra will be redeclared and restored and defended is going to come. I want to inform you today that some of the reason why we are going to continue to increase the volume of WOTOWOTO is because it is a direct response to the killings of Biafra people by the Nigeria state. Our self-defense mechanism has been activated, and as time goes on, you are going to see the increase in volume of the liberation of Biafra. I want to inform you today that Biafra will be liberated village by village, town by town, barrack by barrack, city by city, station by station, until we are in total control of Biafra territory. This liberation of Biafra and the for self-defense have started with full fire. We are going to be firing from all cylinders. Although the time we used to cry has come and gone. They have killed us enough. We have cried enough. We are going to fight Nigeria from all angles. We will fight Nigeria from the international community. We will fight Nigeria on ground. We will fight Nigeria physically. We will fight Nigeria spiritually. We are going to fight Nigeria intellectually. We will fight Nigeria otherwise. And I want you to understand
that as things stand now, nobody is our enemy from Biafra territory. No politician is our enemy. We want to announce it today. We want to announce today that no politician in Biafra land is our enemy. Those who think that we are enemy, we will settle next year when Biafra has been restored. We do not have enemy. Nobody is our enemy from Biafra land. No politician in Biafra land is our enemy. We will continue to speak in a language that only the Spirit will understand. We will continue to air our opinion only in a language that the Spirit will understand. So those who think that we are going to fight anybody, any politician from Biafra land, you are making a mistake. No politician in Biafra land is our enemy, including those killing us. They are not our enemy. So our enemy is the Nigeria establishment. Our enemy is the Nigeria terrorist government establishment. That is anybody and any group that is in this particular Nigeria establishment. Of course, you are the enemy of our people. I used to tell them, we are not moved by the killings and what they are doing against our people. And in this particular broadcast today, I do not want anybody to ask me a question about any politician from Biafra land. I do not want anybody to ask me, because I'm going to open the line when it is the right time to open the line. I do not want you to ask me a question about any politician from Biafra land, because nobody from Biafra land is our enemy from today. From today going forward, no politician in Biafra land is our enemy. The number one enemy we have is the Nigeria establishment. So when we get to Biafra, we are going to settle whichever problem we have with any politician from Biafra land. So from tonight, we will not waste our time talking about any politician, be you who. Respect this particular directive and let us pretend as if no politician exists in Biafra land from tonight. They are not our enemies, and we will regard them as not our enemies from this evening. I want all of you to understand that the liberation of Biafra continue to enter from phase to phase, from step to step. And we will continue to deliver our land to Biafra freedom. Like I said, those who want to ask me question, don't ask question about the comment I've just made now. Do not ask question about any politician from Biafra land. Just like I said many days ago many weeks ago, you follow instruction. You follow instruction, follow directives, and let us continue to march forward. And for somebody is asking, why would I make such comment? Are you ready to do something to anybody? Is it you that is going to fight our enemy? Are you the one who is going to fight our enemy? The time when we come to social media and start ranting is over. Biafra struggle, Biafra liberation is not on social media. Social media is where we pass information to create awareness for what you should know, why we are fighting for Biafra and why Biafra will come. Every other thing that how Biafra is going to be restored, it is not meant for social media. So from tonight, nobody, politician in Biafra land is our enemy. I want you people to understand that sometime when you see somebody who is sleeping with your wife, you enter your home and you see a man, probably your best friend, sleeping with your wife. And instead of your friend to start pulling his guns and machete to start butchering both of them, having caught you red-handed on his matrimonial home, instead of that man to carry gun and machete and start killing both of you, he will go and start making coffee and making tea and serve you the tea. He will go and make food. He will tell you, oh, both of you are having sex. Wow, what a wonderful day. Continue to have this sex. You are not my enemy, and I don't have problem with that. This husband will go to the kitchen, prepare very nice food, while you, both of you, will be sweating in the bedroom. I want you to know that you are not going to eat that food. You will not, right? So, but sometime you don't know what is in the man's mind. The man may be, okay, I have come across videos where, you know, in these comedies, you know, these comedies they do in Nigeria, I have come across those comedies where somebody will come. I like you. I did this and the girl will, the girl, you know, I watched a video one time where somebody approached a woman in the park, and the guy wanted to say something. The woman said, oh, what do you want? What do you want? If you want me, just let us go. The guy was like, just like that. So the guy began to panic. I want to talk to you. You're already telling me, let us go home and they do this and do that. You know, lion doesn't eat dead animal. Lion doesn't eat dead animal. Or eagle doesn't eat dead animal. They want to hunt the animal they will eat. They don't eat dead animals. They want to eat, they want to hunt, and they will eat the animals they kill by themselves. So when you as a man, you know, I was watching that comedy, and then the guy was surprised. So just like that, The woman say yes, just like that. Let us go home. Why are you coming here to do this? And just, I don't have time to waste time to start talking to me. Let us go and let me give you what you want. The man was very surprised. And they went. Then after that, he was still panicking. What is this girl doing? Sometimes it doesn't go the way you think. So when a man catch you and his wife, and he go to make food, sometimes the food can be real. The food doesn't mean that the man have put poison in it. But because you know what you have done, you will be running away from the food. Because you know you have done a very bad thing to that man, that the man could even take your life. But when he make the food and serve you, you don't want to eat it. So from tonight, nobody is our enemy from Biafra land. No politician is our enemy. Our number one enemy is the Nigeria establishment, the Nigeria state. If you take the life of your own, does it going to give you Biafra? No. If you go and take life of politician, is it going to give you Biafra? No. We know what is going to give us Biafra. We know. And we are following it. So please, this is a very important announcement I have made this evening to the listeners and to the Biafra people, that we are getting to a different phase of this struggle. And from tonight, we do not have enemies. Land. We know that we have problems. We know that we have disagreement. We know that we have a lot of things. We don't have a lot of things in common. But we don't have any enemy. We know that their hands are tied. We know that some of them are corrupt. We know that some of the position they have taken today is because Nigeria compelled them to take such position. So don't think that we are fighting against any politician, against any governor, including those who are killing us. We know how to handle them. So we don't have any enemy. Our enemy now is the Nigeria establishment. And I want to tell you one thing. Because of this, we have said that no election will take place in Biafra land. And this is a task that every Biafra must do. We must make sure that the no election in Biafra land is enforced. Completely enforced. It does not matter what it is going to take us. Our enemies are those who carry gun and kill us. Those are our enemies. So anybody that is carrying gun to kill us, we are going to deal with you. We are already out to fight back. We are fighting those who carry gun to kill us. Believe me, Biafrans are now out with arms to fight back. And we are going to fight. We will fight back until international community will talk about it. And we are going to tell them, give account of how Biafrans has been slaughtered in Nigeria. So if you see where Biafrans are fighting back, make sure you stay safe. I am telling you, we are not hiding. It is now a liberation time, and we are fighting back. As we struggle for self-defense to defend our land. Now, everything that is going to be happening, Biafra people must make sure they know the rule of engagement. Don't harm those who don't harm you. Don't harm anybody who don't harm you. Don't harm people who are vulnerable. Do not harm anybody. who don't harm you. We are going after those who are killing us. And that is exactly how it is going to be happening until Biafra come next year. Now, I want you to understand something. A few days ago, we came and we told you about the United Kingdom Labour Party involvement in killing of Biafrans, millions of Biafrans during the war. Today, another information came out from the UK Declassified about how Mandela appealed to the United Kingdom to sanction Nigeria oil because of the killing or execution of environmental activists, of which all of you know, Ken Saro-Wiwa, all of them, those who were executed and killed by the Fulani military government. We can never forget that. A lot of impunity has been committed against Biafra people, and we can never forget. We told them, this generation of Biafra, we are on a revenge mission. We are going to revenge the death of over 3 million Biafrans. I am telling you the fact. There is no military aircraft that is going to stop this earthquake from hitting Nigeria. You know, we told them that the day we are going to march, then we know that they have been attacking wrong people. The day we are going to march, they are going to ask, where are these people from? The day we are going to march, you will know how prepared we are. You know, one thing is that, you see, when you look at all these criminals who are now shouting one Nigeria against what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done, against those who have paid with their life in this struggle. Even when some of us were still one Nigeria. When you look at them today, they tell you, how is it possible that this guy is coming to deceive Biafrans, that Biafra will come next year? Because these are illiterate. These are people who don't have strategy. I listened to one of them. You know, one thing is that one of the one they call Rabal Chas. The one they call Rabal Chas. Rabal Chas have spoken to me only once in this whole struggle, only once. What he does now is to go from one person to another, gossiping about Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa don't have plan for Biafra. And one thing he don't know is that there is nothing he have discussed with anybody that I don't have it. You see, when I say, even your wife will send me your audio, they don't even believe me. They don't understand. They don't understand. And I know he is listening to me. He probably going to be shocked. Everybody Rabbi Charles have talked to, I have every information. So maybe after this comment this night, he will stop gossiping with Simon Ekpa. I listened to him, some of his conversation with people. I shake my head. A man who have never spoken with me only once. And when after speaking with me, he ran for his life. He ran away. He never did again. But you know, when those saga was going on, they said Rabbi Charles is talking with me. They said Rabbi Charles is giving me information and all that. Rabbi Charles never spoke with me for once, until only one time he spoke with me. And he wants me to start giving him information. And when you listen to him talking to people, oh, Simon Ekpa doesn't have any plan. If Mazi Nnamdi cannot come out, he will shoot Simon Ekpa. He will do this and do that. You know, before I pick on somebody, you know that my ear is already full. I don't pick on people very easily. But I have just given him a tip of the iceberg. He can continue to gossip with my name. He claims he is the royal father of Ihala. He claims he owned the entire Ihala. And all the people that they are giving a chieftaincy in Ihala, it is him and his family that is crowning everybody in Ihala. Simon Ekpa is a nobody. Well, you can be crowning people in Ihala, but you're not crowning people in Biafra struggle. So when you look down, I will surprise you. And I know this comment I'm making on Rabbi Charles today will shock him. I have passed the stage of looking at those that we have left behind. The reason why I'm making this comment is to warn Rabbi Charles. The very last time you are going to gossip with my name, it doesn't matter what you think you are and what you think you are doing. Me pegi fame, you kwete no neme. So this is going to be the last time I will warn you, Rabbi Charles. It is not me that you can talk about and gossip with my name. I have always told everybody, if you want to face Simon Ekpa, you ask question first. Because when I will start, I will surprise you. When I will do my own, I will surprise you. And I don't miss target. So Rabbi Charles, this evening is the last time I will talk about you. Stop gossiping with my name. Face whatever that is facing you. I do not know who you are. I don't want to know you, and I don't care to know you. But let me tell you that if I remember you, you will regret ever engaging me in the secret. I have medicine for everybody. I know how to handle your own case. You live in a house of 2 million pounds, but you can't bring money to support Biafra. You live in a house of 100 million pounds, but you can't bring shishi to support Mazi Nnamdi and Biafra. I don't, So I want you to just mind your business from tonight. From tonight. I don't warn twice. This is the first time I'm warning you, and this will be the last time. I want you all to understand what is going on in the struggle. Some people are only here when they feel that they are no longer relevant. They will now go into distraction, gossiping like women. I do not know what Simon Ekpa, have done to some of them. The stage we are now is the stage of seriousness. The stage of seriousness. The stage where everybody will focus at the arsenal against the Nigeria state that have, enslaved our people. But I'm not the one you are going to use and shine. Ano manaha teata. Isi emunite. Abo me se sie ye. You get sigidanum before you cannot eat my meat. Now, that is not why I'm here this evening. I have done a lot of gossiping. Now we go straight to the point. The other day, I was exposing how the British Labour Party sponsored the killing of Biafra people and how they now ask P2B to do the same through political process. And this evening, I have come to tell you that we don't have enemy. We don't regard our politicians from Biafra land as enemy. Even P2B is not our enemy. The only thing we are doing against P2B is to stop the distraction that he is bringing to the Biafra liberation. That's all. Nobody is our enemy from tonight. And so, I want you all to listen to this.
Nigeria. So technically, if you start with that's already a disadvantage. You can't compare what the rest of Nigeria wants with what Biafra wants. And you say, okay, majority of Nigerians. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like when the Scotland wanted to do a referendum, it wasn't the whole UK that they had to pull and say, do you want the referendum for Scotland or not? No, it's the Scottish that wanted the referendum.
And Prince AG, you are right. It is not all women that gossip. I agree with you. And but when we say women, we are not just. It is not about gender equality. It is not about gender equality. It is about African thing. It has nothing to do with gender equality. So when we say women gossip, does not mean that it has to do with gender equality. It has nothing to do with gender equality. Gossiping is not a measure of gender equality and equity or whatever, however you want to put it. It has nothing to do with gender equality. The point is that women gossip. That is the fact. And it has nothing to do with gender equality.
They were the ones that we were looking at. So it's a little bit, I don't think it's fair to say, okay, well, majority of Nigerians don't want a referendum. Yeah, majority of Nigerians are not Biafrans.
Let me just share this with you. This is from Must Fix Niger, and then I will go to you, Governor. The legacy is a bigger marginalization of the region. The region suffers total collapse of federal infrastructures. Power should be devolved. That's what We Must Fix Niger says. You say what, Governor?
Yeah, it's a Femi. If you look at what everybody's saying here, it boils down to what I said before. Because you have a failed state called Nigeria, because
listen to P2B. P2B said, because you have a failed state called Nigeria. So P2B recognized that there is a failed state, and that failed state is called Nigeria. P2B also recognized that P2B, was part of the leadership that have put Nigeria into a failed state. I want you to listen to it.
Because the leaders have not been fair. All of us who are leaders, because I'm part of the leaders, have failed to deliver to the people. Is why where we are today.
Did you hear that? All of us who are leaders, including myself, P2B, have failed the people. And that is why we are where we are today. The same P2B who also contributed to the failing and the collapse of Nigeria, is now telling you about how he is going to, change Nigeria to become a London. Peter Obi submitted ordinary certificate, secondary school certificate. Okay? And I don't know how a secondary school certificate will now become the person that knows about GDP. Are you not aware that Peter Obi submitted ordinary certificate? And he is now admitting to you that Nigeria is a failed state, and that the entire leader, including himself, Peter Obi, contributed to the failing of Nigeria. But today, he is telling you, deceiving you, that he is going to make Nigeria a better country. No, let us go back and listen to it, because, sometimes you need to do something again and again. Let us listen to it.
Referendum. Yeah, majority of us are not Biafrans.
Let me just share this with you. This is from Must Fix Niger, and then I will go to you, Governor. The legacy is a bigger marginalization of the region. The region suffers total collapse of federal infrastructures. Power should be devolved. That's what we Must Fix Niger says. You say what, Governor?
Yeah, you see, Femi, if you look at what everybody's saying here, it boils down to what I said before. Because you have a failed state called Nigeria, because the leaders have not been fair, all of us who are leaders, because I'm part of the leaders, have failed to deliver to the people, is why where we are today.
Did you hear that? All of us who are leaders have failed the people. And he's not just talking, for talking sake. All of us who are leaders has failed the people, and that is why we are where we are today. Now, if you ask Peter Obi how he has failed Nigerians, you don't need to go further. Peter Obi, instead of investing the money that he's supposed to use to develop Anambra State, Peter Obi used the money to put in his own bank, to invest in his own bank, in the bank where he was the formal MD before he became a governor. So today, if you touch Peter Obi, he will tell you how he saved money, how he saved Anambra money. Is leadership about saving money? What does it profit you to save money and the Anambra people don't have road? What does it profit you to save money and Anambra don't have hospital? What does it profit you to save money and Anambra die of hunger? What does it benefit you to save money why you do not have? What does it benefit you why you save money and Anambra people do not have amenities? They do not have social services. There is no insurance scale. Now, I want you people to understand that if you save money instead of solving the problem when the money is available, you have failed. So Peter Obi is now boasting that he is going to change Nigeria because he saved money in Anambra State. And if you talk, he tell you, oh, university in Anambra is not on strike. That only university in Anambra that is not on strike. Is it all about university going on strike? Is it all about university going on strike? No water, no electricity, no social services, no security, no healthcare system. And when you talk about healthcare, he tells you that he gave certificate to hospitals, recognition to hospitals. So Peter Obi already know that Nigeria is a failed state. And he know he can't change Nigeria. But because he is on a mission assigned to him by the British government, by the Britain that never wanted anything good for us. The same Britain that denied Mandela's request after Nigeria killed many activists. Many activists. The killing of activists by Nigeria state did not start yesterday. Look at it. The same British government that refused, their refusal to sanction Nigeria means that they were part of the conspiracy to kill many activists in Nigeria. Moment. Here we go. So do you understand what I mean? P2B knows that he cannot change Nigeria. P2B knows that Nigeria has collapsed. P2B knows that Nigeria is a failed state. And he knows that he cannot fix Nigeria. But what is he doing? He has come out to carry the assignment of the Biafra to fight against Biafra. And the people you see supporting P2B, some of them don't even have profile. Go to social media. I have exposed some of them today on Twitter. They don't have names. It is the same people following the criminals in IPOB. Those criminals that we have expelled. These are the kind of people that are supporting P2B. They don't have name. They don't have identity. They just come, post P2B, support P2B and all that. They don't have names. You can't see some of them. You can't see Okechukwu. They answer all these kind of stupid names that doesn't exist. Cash. Like the one I posted today on Twitter. Well, some part of the name read Cash. 419 people. Yahoo people. Now, I want us to go back again. The reason why P2B, the same United Kingdom, who now want P2B to go and contest other Labour Party, they rejected Nelson Mandela's request and appeal to sanction Nigeria. As you can see, Britain removed Nelson Mandela's appeal for oil sanction against Nigeria after it executed environmentalists. All the people that they executed, Mandela appealed to Nigeria and appealed to the United Kingdom to sanction Nigeria. United Kingdom refused. And this their refusal means that they are part, and they were part of the execution of this environmentalist. The British government rejected Nelson Mandela's personal appeal to impose oil sanction on Nigeria after its military regime executed 9 environmental activists in 1995, as it wanted to protect oil company Shell's commercial interest, newly declassified file revealed. I want you people to understand the evil of the British government. And of course, we hope that now there are new breed and new blood in the British government. But of course, you know, they are being controlled by Queen, the late Queen, who will probably be heading to hellfire. I want you people to understand that millions of Biafran children were killed and the Queen supervised it. Nelson Mandela wanted an oil embargo on Nigeria military regime in 1995. The British file revealed under the country declassification rules shows that UK officials sought to take some of the heat out of sanctions debate that raged after the hanging of Kensaro Wiwa and 8 other members of Nigeria Ogoni community. The same thing they are doing today, they have not changed. They have not changed. They have not changed. But let me tell you, this generation of Biafra people, this our generation, we will show them pepper. Let me tell you, we are going to show them pepper. Kensaro Wiwa had led a non-violent protest campaign against pollution by Anglo-Dutch company Shell and other energy firms in the oil-rich Niger Delta. Did you see that? Non-violent. And the Nigeria state did not start killing us today. They started killing us since 1945. Since 1945. If you protest, they kill you. And in 2020, it happens again. They shoot dead Nigerians protesting at Lekki toll gate. They kill them. Nothing has changed. The more the Nigeria state stay, the more deadly they become. And let me tell you, today, I am very, very proud to be part of this Biafra movement that now pick up arms to fight back. Yes. Nigeria have killed non-violent groups from time immemorial. They don't allow you to protest anything against them. Just like what the criminals are doing. Today I have joined them. The so-called Ogoni 9 were executed on 10 November 1995, following a military tribunal that was condemned internationally. Condemned internationally. Following a military tribunal that was condemned internationally. They condemned them internationally, yet nothing was done. Yet nothing was done. Not even the oil embargo that Mandela was fronting. Not ordinary oil embargo. No, because it was a direct threat and attack to the British money. And of course, that is where they make their living. Yet, you don't even have ordinary visa free to United Kingdom. The killing of these Ogoni, our brothers, were condemned internationally. It is only condemnation. Only condemnation. Ordinary condemnation. Okwagola, today, Kensaro Wiwa is no more. Kensaro Wiwa is no more. And they have forgotten him. He is one of those who paid Nigeria price. Only they are remembered only when we talk about them. Nigeria don't remember them. In America, those who were killed, there's at least after many years, they come to recognize them. They come to recognize, oh, these people fought. Their fight was real. Now we have come to validate their fight. And, let us see how to make peace. No. Nigeria killed them. After international condemnation, nothing has happened till today to their families. Their families are now probably wallowing in poverty in Niger Delta. You see why we have learned from what happened to our people in the past. And we can never allow the same mistake to repeat. That is why we are fighting back. Because, every year they kill us. Every year they kill us. You protest, they kill you. You do this, they kill you. And nobody's talking. It didn't start today. It has been there. British establishment. British company. It has been there. They don't have regard to human life in Biafra land. But they have regard to your oil. They have regard to our natural resources. They value it. They pamper our natural resources, but they don't pamper your life. They have nothing to do with you. You are a monkey to them. In fact, monkey even have value. Because in the United Kingdom, you can't kill a monkey. Are you aware of that? In fact, You can't even sell a monkey. Are you aware of that? Do you know that in United Kingdom, you cannot sell a monkey? You can't sell a monkey. Who won't buy a monkey? And not only sell, in the United Kingdom, you cannot kill pigeon. Pigeon. Do you know the pigeon? The pigeon, the bird that is flying in Trafalgar Square. If that's what I'm saying, Trafalgar Square, carry what is it? The weapon, the rubber weapon or whatever, and kill the bird in Trafalgar Square. Some of you, yes, the catapult, they call it catapult. Thank you very much. Some of you that live in the United Kingdom, I am giving you a task. If you want to know whether your life, whether as a human being in Biafra land and in Nigeria, if you want to know whether you are a human being, whether you are, your life is, it have any value to the Nigeria, to the British government, go and kill pigeon. I am serious. Go to Trafalgar Square and kill one pigeon, one bird that is flying. Then you are going to know that you are worthless. But these people policies kill us every day. These people have indirectly supported the annihilation of indigenous people in Nigeria to maintain their oil interest. So if you do that, you will now come out tomorrow and tell us, you and the pigeon, which one the British government value more. No, I am serious. Which one the British government value more? Is it you or is it pigeon? And let me tell you, pigeon is not just the one that the bed that you have at home. Pigeon, no. If you kill one, you will know that you are a worthless human being to British government. Of course, if somebody do something to you in the United Kingdom, it's different. But I'm just telling you, compare the life of pigeon in London, in Trafalgar Square, and compare the life of the people in Africa. It is worthless. And this is what we are fighting to change. We don't need to go to United Kingdom before we can be a human being. No. We are fighting to change this particular inequality against our race. We are fighting to tell them that we can handle our affairs by ourselves. The British government cannot even stand the European Union. They feel they are too smart. Anything that doesn't benefit them, no, they are not part of it. They came to EU, they joined EU, we shower them love. What did they do? They betrayed the European Union. They left. Because there is oil in Nigeria. It is not their land. It is our land. They came with guns to overpower us. Let me tell you, in my place, where I come from, we fought them. During that time, the history is there. We fought them tooth to tooth. In fact, we defeated them. I am telling you, my grandfather defeated them. He has his own armies. We defeated them. And let me tell you, after we defeated them, they came back. They came back well armed. I'm going to share a story that will shock some of you today. When these people came, We fought them and we defeated them. And they went back and reinforced. When they came, we saw that they were well armed. And you know what they did? They demanded us to give them one of our female child as a compensation for how we defeated them. I am telling you the fact. We gave them one female child as a compensation. I am telling you, this is a history that I don't think anybody have told this history anywhere, but I'm sharing it to you today. And we're going to look for this family when the time comes. We gave British our female child as a compensation for having defeated them the first time they came. You know, some of you don't know what we know. You don't know. Today we don't know whether that woman or that girl has raised family in the United Kingdom. But we are going to do research. We are going to do research and we're going to find her. We are going to locate her lineage. I am telling you the fact. You people don't know what we are going to do when Biafra come. We are going to do many things because there are history that we have not told anybody. But what I'm telling you today is a pure history. You don't know what we have seen in the hand of these people. And today nobody has apologized and show remorse to the way our people, the British government, killed our people. They talk about slavery. You know, they say, oh, there is no slave anymore. There is no. What have you done to the recent 1960-something genocide against Biafra people? You have done nothing. Our heart is heavy. When we are taking certain decisions today, we are taking these decisions with a heavy pain. A heavy pain in our heart that have never healed. And it will never heal until we see Biafra in 2023. Some of us, we will teach Nigeria a lesson. This fight will end in a very historic way. Nigeria will end in a very historic way. Go and mark my words today. I'm sorry. Go and mark my word. Nigeria don't know what is coming. Those innocent children you have killed, what you have done to Biafra people, we will show you that we are very heartless in our revenge. I want you to cut this video for you are going to need it in the nearest future. You can't stop us by killing us. You can't. You can't stop Biafra from coming in 2023. There is nothing that you are going to do to stop Biafra. We are going to break Nigeria. I am telling you the fact. There is nothing. You know, I listened to some of them. What you don't know is that we can't fail God. When I look at some of you who find yourself in different position today, and you are from Biafra land, I laugh. I laugh. You will all be alive and see what Biafra they are going to do this. Between now and February, you will see. And let me see who is going to come to condemn the step we have taken. Let me see, and we are going to wait for international community to come to condemn Biafra people for the choice they have made. We are waiting for them. We are waiting for them. But let me tell you, you don't know, some time ago on this broadcast, I said, instead Biafra will not come, I will turn to beast. Believe me, so many people have gone so many places. They have gone very deep in making consultation. They come to tell me stories of what they have gone, where they have gone to make consultations. I look at them and laugh. Nobody brought me to Biafra struggle. I came at the time God asked me to come. I came to the Biafra struggle at a time that is just right for me to come. There are many of me. There are many of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can't stop what is coming. Not your guns and bullets can stop this earthquake that will befall Nigeria in very short time.
God began to speak to me about Biafra, and I'm worried. I stopped somewhere last month, and I'm going to throw a little light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me. And it's a statement. Dialogue now, so that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue. That's what God told me. I keep saying it. I said there is a spirit in this young man. It is bigger than what physical eye can see. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man, but I'm speaking as a prophet. I said what I see in this young man is bigger than him. You see the man, the small boy that they call him, what is inside him is bigger. It's not just an ideology, it's bigger. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? Huh? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. And I say, I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy.
Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some futures of wild animals. This prophetic word is not to the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious. Dialogue now. Because I see a time, doors are knocked, calls are made. People who are heady are saying we have come down, but these people are not willing to dialogue again. Please, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Dialogue now. Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an evil man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the spirit. What? I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit on the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying, it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue now. This is not a cry of a baby. It's a cry of an adult. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. The Bible said, blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Please, every authority, there come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of gun, bombs, and bullets cannot hold an ideology. Please, dialogue now. This is not the time of, I have bullet, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bullet and bomb. If you know what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit, everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation serious. If you are once a founding father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now. This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's the time to hear the cry of the people. Dialogue now. Because it's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you're asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying, I'm ready to talk, and everybody is throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out, and there is peace in the land.
Our God is strength. We are on autopilot, I cannot show you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. Our God is strength. We are on autopilot, I cannot show you. And the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable. IPOB autopilot. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopilot worldwide. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of Biafra. WOTOWOTO is the code. IPOB autopiloted movement for the liberation of the Biafra Republic and the Confederation. WOTOWOTO is the code.
Thank you. You're welcome back. We have to continue. Tomorrow or today, depending on where you're watching from, we're having the Eastern Security Network Mega Fundraising. Fundraising is that you must be part of this particular fundraising. Register your name and the name of your family in this Biafran liberation. You know that last month, the month of September, because where I am now, we are already on the first day of October. We had only one emergency fundraising for the ESN in the month of September. So in the month of October, we are having a mega fundraising for the Eastern Security Network. So we're expecting, a complete turnout of Biafra people worldwide. If you do not want your identity or you don't want to be part of the fundraising, you can contact any of the numbers on the screen or any of the numbers that any of the media team. Make your contribution and donation to the IPOB in USA.org/donate. And you can inform any of the media team of your contribution or your donation, and we can announce it anonymously if you do not want your name to be mentioned. It is very important that everybody participate in this particular fundraising. Very, very important. And then we are going to have another fundraising probably in the either the last weekend, the last Saturday, as the case may be. The date will be made known. So it is very, very important that you all come out in your numbers to be part of this particular mega fundraising for the Eastern Security Network. All right. So you have just listened to, some of the information which I have not finished reading. So I'm going to continue with the UK declassified information on Sen Karawiwa and South Africa Mandela, how the British government refused to sanction Nigeria for killing these environmental activists and all that. The sad story is that these people died while fighting for one Nigeria. Chima Ikechukwu, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Whatever they want, they should continue. But 2023, we are going home. But before then, they must collect enough WOTOWOTO. WOTOWOTO is the code, and they are going to collect WOTOWOTO. Edochie Nwa Anam, welcome to the membership. You are getting it right, Simon. Thank you very much for joining the membership program to support this particular platform. Joy Nadozie, thank you very much for your super chat. Joy Nadozie, you always support this platform. Gold and silver I have not, but what I have for you is prayers from the depth of my heart. It will all end in praise. You say, thank you very much for that wonderful super chat. Mama Ebubeatu Genika Chukwu Charity. Genika Chukwu, our lovely sister and our beautiful sister Genika Chukwu. Your tears of today will be rewarded with Biafra actualization tomorrow. Only be strong and of a good courage. I love you, Simon. God be with you. I love you also, Genika. Thank you very much. Genika, you are always supporting us. Now, the British Prime Minister, John Major, publicly criticized the executions, which he described as terrible, and claimed he wanted to see a fundamental and lasting change in the way Nigeria is governed. Do you people understand? The Prime Minister of United Kingdom back then condemned the killing of Ken Saro-Wiwa, and he further said he wants to see change in the way Nigeria is governed. Today, is there any change in the way Nigeria is governed? The answer is no. In fact, today it has become even worse than what this particular minister saw in the killing of Ken Saro-Wiwa, because at least the military government sentenced them to death by hanging. Today, there is no court sentencing any Biafrans to death. There is no court sentencing any activists to death. They capture them, they kill them. Today, nobody is, finding anybody guilty. The judge is the Nigeria Terrorist Army. The judge is the Nigeria DSS. The judge is the Nigeria police at checkpoint. Those who carry gun at the checkpoint, they abduct our people and they will never come back to their families. They become judge. Today, the situation is worse than the British Prime Minister saw it in 1995. Today, there is no court pronouncing anybody to death by either hanging or firing squad. Your judgment is right there at the military checkpoint. Your judgment is right there at the point of contact with the Nigeria terrorist state. And that is why we are fighting them back now. Because we cannot continue to pay the price of one Nigeria and wait after many years for people to have what they call declassified information and revealing it to the public. We have come to change the narrative and, of course, restore our freedom. We have come to do something differently. That is why Biafra people have now picked up arms to fight back. And we are going to fight back. Nobody is going to stop us from fighting back. We're already fighting back. The only thing we are going to do is to increase the volume of this fight. And those who will criticize the method we have chosen to fight those who kill us for self-defense, don't worry. Don't worry. You will understand very soon. We are not going to be making noise. They say we have been making noise, there is no action, we have been talking, there is no action. Don't worry. We are all here. We have only less than 150 days to their so-called general election. We will see how you are going to conduct election in Biafra land. Let me tell you, for those who will say, oh, like when you see all these criminals, they say, oh, you want to stop a democratic process. I read what they call think tank group, whatever, Igbo think tank. I don't even want to be talking about those people. I want to make it very clear to Igbo think tank group or whatever they call them. They say there is IPOB autopilot owned by Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa don't own any group. No individual own Biafra. Biafra people only ask me to be a spokesman, and that I'm doing very well. So anybody from any angle telling you Simon Ekpa own any group, the person is a very big idiot. So to the Igbo think tank group, I don't own any group. And I am not a leader of any group. I am a spokesperson for Biafra. And any day you embrace Biafra, I become your spokesperson until next year, 2023, when Biafra will come. So for them to address autopilot as a group owned by Simon Ekpa is just below the belt. And let me also inform them, IPOB doesn't have faction. We are not two. They say IPOB, the one that is with the criminal Chike Dozieha, is in line with their election. Chike Dozieha don't have any IPOB. There is nothing like IPOB under Chike Dozieha. But of course, I understand that the bird of the same feather flock together. So you can be acknowledging Chike Dozieha criminals because all of you are the same thing, corrupt people, criminals. So you can, I am not surprised, but you cannot align with us. They say that the criminal Chike Dozieha have aligned with the Nigeria government. to have election. So we're not surprised. These are people that we have expelled from Biafra struggle. But you can't align with us, and we can't align with you, because we're not corrupt. We're not corrupt. And that is exactly the way it is. And let me tell you people, you know, there is a group. A lot of things has been happening for the past few days. And I really don't want anybody to disturb me. The group of Autopilot Worldwide. A lot of people making voice note, this, that, accusing Pastor Rose of working with expelled former IPOB, one leader like that, and all that. And they are using this thing to disturb me. Everybody is calling me. Oh, Simon, look into this Autopilot group worldwide. Look into this auto this. Look into this auto that. Why should I look into Autopilot worldwide? What is Autopilot worldwide? I have told them, I have instructed the admin, if anybody don't do what you like, remove them. We don't have time for nonsense. The Autopilot Worldwide group is a place where you go and share information and get information. Every day, everyone is calling me. Do this and do that. I don't have time for that. And let me tell you, we are not here to build groups. We are not here to form a forum. We are not here for any WhatsApp grouping and this and that. We don't have time for those nonsense. We are here to focus. So nobody from tonight should contact me again about Autopilot Worldwide, whatever forum. If you contact me, I will block you. The instruction has been given. Whoever that is admin in the forum, if you don't like what somebody is doing, they remove the person. And if the person contacts you privately, block the person. Because some of the people that are there are only looking for a way to blackmail the Autopilot. And that's all. And we cannot give such room to them. Anybody who feels there is something that the person wants to know, he should come to us. He should join the 1,000 men and women to have a privileged information that he wants to have. So because I don't want to be addressing this thing individually, this one will call me, I will advise. That one will call, I will address it this evening. If you are part of the admin in that group of Autopilot Worldwide, about 500 members, if you are part of that particular group and you are admin into that group, anybody that do something, remove the person. And if the person come to your or to say why you're bossing, the where we are now for gossips, and nobody should contact me again, because there are a lot of things I'm doing. For the past few days now, I have not been coming live. You think I like it? Because whenever I finish, it is already late. So I cannot be using the time that I don't have to be settling a side talk of Biafra, of IPOB Autopilot Worldwide, a group. What kind of nonsense is that? We don't need distraction this time around. My torchlight is on Nigeria State. And for all those people that are causing this problem in that group, and their idea is that, to fight Autopilot and to close it. We're not going to close. A lot of people have said close the group. We're not going to close that group. But what I'm telling you today is that anybody, they say, oh, if you ask question, they remove you. That is the same thing the criminals have done. What question are you asking? If you have question, call me now and ask the question. And if it is a sensitive question, go and join the Autopilot, the 1,000 men and women, and be paying your money there so that you have privileged information that other people don't have. As simple as that. But if you are joining any autopilot group to start constituting nuisance, you are going to be kicked out. So, and if the admin of those groups don't kick you out, that is their business. So nobody should contact me. And if you kick anybody out, the person contact you privately and start making audio. Let them make audio. Let them make audio. They will make audio and get tired. Pastor Rose has been attacked and she's crying. If Pastor Rose, somebody is sending you audio and telling you nonsense in the audio, block the person. Block the person. As simple as that. Don't listen to nobody. Whoever the person is, the person can go and form whatever he wants to form. But let me tell you, autopilot is focused. Our eyes is on the ball. People should not disturb me with nonsense, group this, group that. No. That is why we didn't want to have any group in the first place. Our grouping is fundraising. That was the reason. But as things changes, you find out there is a need for people to have information. If you want to know how your money is being spent, come find the 1,000 men and women and pay money. Not when you don't pay shish, you are asking about money. Come there and join so that you can ask questions if there is something that bothers you. On this note, we're going to open the line. This is already 2 hours. And we're going to take some calls like I promised you people today. Ahaya Ibuyada, welcome to joining the membership. We thank you very much for supporting us. All right, the line is open for calls. And this person always calling me the first time. All right, welcome to the program. Good morning from here.
Hello, sir.
There we go.
Thank you. Okay, there we go, sir. I have 2 things to comment. Number one, thank you so much for your resolutes. I want to tell some autopilot something. In this country I am here, since BIAFRANS after my being a Mazot member when I was in Nigeria, since the IPOB started, I never joined any meeting because they use people who never attend even primary school and made them coordinator, national leader. But since autopilot started, my brother, because I took the debate, and none of them dare even to stop me on the way and talk to me anyhow. Anybody who do anything, I put him where he belongs. That's me. So any autopilot, you not even, you don't have time for anything. You understand? So that one is aside. So I want to comment on tomorrow fundraising or today.
Yes, go ahead.
If you remember when Israelites were just out of Israel, they went to so many countries and built their religious houses, and through there they contributed money until they returned back, until they created the state of Israel in 1948, and they returned. So they contributed money in the churches, in their religious houses, everywhere. So in Biafra land, many churches, even my church, we have created a project, and we don't name it any Biafra project because Mazi the kind of state that you are bringing this thing in another dimension, and here the dimension whereby we now have cryptocurrency. Even my choir members, we are going to purchase the next fundraising. We will be the first church to contribute on this fundraising after tomorrow one. So I'm recommending all churches in Biafra land, Pastor Odumeje, Chibuzo, Pastor Chibuzo, anywhere, you people have to contribute. Even the church members listening to me now, you people have to do something. We have cryptocurrency. You do something. On that part of fundraising. Then, because my church will be the first church to contribute in this fundraising. Because when the Biafra come, many churches is going to be regulated. And if you want the church to stand as one of the churches that sponsor Biafra referendum, that sponsors Biafra restoration, you will be regarded. That is it. So another thing I want to contribute in part of this thing. If you watch 1 month now, I've been monitoring what is happening. Nobody there insult you, Simon, again. Nobody. For 1 month now, even people living in Biafran, none of them. You understand? Because if you watch out week, no governor in Biafran can travel from one state to another state to land. You already won the war down in land and only up. We are going to focus them. And we know that only thing you will allow in Biafran is passenger flight for now. It's anything apart from passenger flight, because you already none of Nigerian forces will face the revolution forces of Biafra now, because you already won the war. Even in Biafra, nobody dare talk about, hey, Simon, this one, everybody close their mouth. That is what is happening there now. Nobody fought you. Nobody, even the people who were insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now they have seen it. So this is my own contribution. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Hello, good evening, Mazi Simon.
Good evening. Welcome to the program. Hello.
It's me, Dallas Vision. It's me, Dallas Vision.
Go ahead, please. 1 minute.
Okay. You know, I'm in a Biafran, so
okay.
Issue because we found out that issue of the setting up security is getting out of hand, because we are running a task as in in such a way whereby now it can be a free now guarantee anytime you feel, because the security is getting out of hand.
And that is exactly the way they want it to be. So you people have to be adjusting to what is going on there. You understand? Because they are the one creating this security. They are not creating all this security to fight the terrorists. They are creating it to fight against Biafrans. So you people have to. So you have to be using your brain, and so it is part of the training you have to now adjust yourself for a while. Because the coming weeks and going forward to 2023, will not be that easy like that. So you have to learn how to live in that condition for a while.
Okay. Well,
thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, welcome to the program. There we go.
Please, I want to ask you something. I don't know whether, although it did not come to online since 3 days now. What of, tomorrow is their first independence, and there is a place I see in the paper, they said they postponed it on the 3rd. And again, he make a comment the other time that on the 7th of October, they will be sit at home. And since that time, I have never seen any of our media team that broadcasting it. And our people, if you are not telling them something steady, they will forget. So I don't know whether the 7th of October still sit at home or not. So that is what I wanted to ask you. So
7th of October is still, they have been broadcasting it. There is a jingle for that already. 1 moment. There is a jingle for that. Sit at home. I think I need to play it here. So thank you for reminding me. But people have been, media have been playing it, and there are jingle for that. So that is that. Now, what is the second question again you asked?
The second one is their celebration for their Nigeria.
Yeah, but they postponed it. We know we said that Biafran should let us know whatever their plan
for that celebration of independence is. We are going to come with a counter directive. So there is no specific. I have not received any specific information concerning the independence celebration. Is there any specific information about that?
No, when I see it on the paper, when this guy was showing it, this critics news, they say on the 3rd of October. And 3rd of October is on Monday that we always have it at home.
On October what?
October 3rd.
October 3rd, which is Monday.
Yeah, which is Monday.
Monday is our sit at home now. It's a no-go area now.
Yeah.
So it's a no-go area.
That's anything I want to know. Thank you very much. So I will start telling my people now that on the October 7th is our sit at home, you know.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
All right, there.
Hey, my people, here with a very painful thing to remember Asaba Massacre. Asaba Massacre, seeking healing. A lot of Nigerians don't know. October 1967, a lot of atrocities happened in the land of Asaba. Nigerian soldiers committed a lot of atrocities.
Anya Mohona Anya Bianage say non the meeties. That is goodbye till we meet no more.
During Biafra War, Nigerian soldiers gathered all the male child and adults in Asaba and massacred them all. They killed many people. They killed both to adult, all the male child for inside Asaba.
1970. Anya Biaka ije zutande aya Nigeria. Bia bulegu. Anya mara no bo a game of death ka iba n'imia.
In remembrance of Asaba Massacre, on the 7th October 2022, we be sit at home in entire Biafra land. On that day, it is expected that all schools, all markets, all churches, all banks will shut down for the remembrance of Asaba Massacre. Anybody will hear my voice, making talk to a brother, making talk to a sister, making one in children, making one everybody, where they close to them. This order is coming from Biafra spokesperson Simon Ekpa. Asina nti adahari he ebubisi ise soloya inti means any ear when they hear word as they cut head and so they go cut ear full am.
They open fire. We will look machine gun gahube our people. And they were slaughtered in thousands.
Right, welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning, what's naked?
Good morning from here.
I'm calling you from motherland.
There, well, go ahead.
Hello, my brother. So I want to appreciate you so much for your good work. And I want to let my voice in what you say concerning the autopilot worldwide. That some people are there as an agent. Yes. When you said that, it reminded me of the action of a one man that came to autopilot before as a spy, as agent, by name Map.
Please, I am not here. Please, I am not here to discuss autopilot worldwide or any forum. I am here for a question. That comment I made, I have made that comment, and everything I said there, the people that are in charge of that, whatever forum, should take that note. So I'm not here to waste my time to discuss autopilot forum. So do you have any question, please?
Not really question, but can I beg you something? Can I beg you for something, sir?
Go ahead.
Okay, please don't be offended. If what I'm begging you is not okay, you can ignore it. But if it's okay, please think about it. I want to beg you for this man, Jerry.
moment we continue. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you, great comrade Mazi Simon. This is the Mazi Ekpa speaking.
You're welcome.
Thank you, great man. Thank you so much for everything you are doing. I just want to pass a message to Chukwu Masoludo via this platform. Do I permitted?
Go ahead.
Okay. Professor Chukwu Masoludo, the governor of Anambra State. I have been following your press release, your statement since you became governor. It's obvious that you are trying to be Fulani image maker, not to serve Anambra State, Anambra people. Professor Chukwu Masoludo, I want to remind you, during the time of your campaign, your predecessor, security, gunned down 3 unknown gunmen. They were masked and they were Fulani people. No media covered it. Professor Chukwu Masoludo, on the eve of Anambra State election, more than 118 passenger seaters, buses, were conveyed into the region said to be prison inmates. These people were not conveyed back today. You are not saying something about it. Professor Chukwu Masoludo, your counterparts in the north are pampering hardened criminals, murderers who kill pregnant women, who kill tens of thousands of Nigerian army, Southern and Christian soldiers. We are pampering them, they were tagging them repentant, and you are killing the innocent people, those who are asking for freedom, those who volunteered to guard our families, those Nigerian security refuse to protect. I want you to remember that what you are doing, your actions, you and other governors, the actions will haunt your children tomorrow. And you children of all these governors and the wife of governors that step mom, you claim to be first lady, you are not condemning the killing of innocent children, your fellow mothers, making them widows, making the children fatherless, making them homeless. You are not condemning them. Your mutinous can be regarded as complicit. You, State of House of Assembly lawmakers and the cabinet in the Eastern States that keep quiet. Ushoguagu, remember, Ushoguagu, you can mention 100 words in a second. You are no more talking. You are no more talking. Your silence can be regarded, will be regarded as complicit to the killings, to the gross crime against humanity being committed against BIAFRANS in the Southeast. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Onyeka, for your comment there. And for those of you watching on, watching, you look at the screen, you will find out the security outfit in Katsina State. They are allowed to carry AK-47, but not in Biafra land, not in any other part of the country that any security outfit is allowed to carry AK-47. So you people now understand what is going on. Welcome to the program. Yes, good evening from here.
This is my very first time ever calling your show.
Your first time ever calling this place.
First time ever, and I've been watching you now for 4 years, and this is the first time ever I've been calling your show.
Wow! All right, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you very much, Mazi. My name is Ayo. Ayo Miko, to be precise. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm a Yoruba boy, and I've been watching your program for so long because your teaching is not just you don't just teach or just make broadcasts about Biafrans alone. You all your teachings, anybody with good conscience that want freedom for the people of Africa in general will learn a lot from your teaching. And that's the reason why, like, I'm so addicted to your shows. Every time you come live, even you come live at 5 o'clock in the morning, I will always make sure like I'm on your live program. If I don't watch it to the end, I will save it and I'll watch it later on. And the reason I called for the first time, and I said no, I need to call Mazi for the first time ever, is because I just need to just appreciate you,
tell you like you're not just preaching to just Biafrans alone. We the new generation of the Yorubas, like you always say, we the new generation of the Yorubas. We are watching you. We are watching not just you. We're watching every single freedom fighter that is preaching the gospel of truth to the entire generation of Africa. We are watching you. We are watching all, even though in the Yoruba nation agitators, the Biafran agitators, we know the real ones among you. We know the real ones among the Yoruba nation agitators. We know the people that is preaching the gospel of truth. And of course, Omadike himself, Mazi Namdekanu. We are praying for his freedom, and he will be free. And he's going to join us in this liberation to liberate the entire race of Africa, for us to pick the glory of Africa to the best way we can put the glory of Africa. And also, before I get off the phone, please, Mazi, I need you to do me a favor, because I have a lot of Biafran friends. You know, I spent like almost all my life that I've been on this planet Earth. I have a lot of Biafran friends. They live in our neighborhoods. And when I was back in Nigeria, you know, we went to school together. So I still keep in touch with all of them, every single one of them, because I believe that we, the Yorubas and the Biafrans, we brothers. That there is no fight that can ever be in between us. You know, our ancestors, our forefathers, they've already done the mistakes that they've done. That's them. We, the new generation of Biafrans and the Yorubas, we can never fight with each other. And Nigeria can never ever turn us against each other. It can never happen. Not in this time, not in any afterlife, never ever. So I always have a conversation with my Biafran friends. And one thing that I notice when I'm having conversation with them, some of them, right, they saying that they're going to vote for Bola Tinubu. And I've been telling them, I say, yo, listen, there is no way you can vote for Tinubu, because we the Yorubas, we're not going to vote for Tinubu. And it's not like we hate Tinubu. We don't hate him. He's a Yoruba man. You know, he's our father. You know, we're trying to put him back on track. And the reason why we're trying to put him back on track is because the presidency of Bola Tinubu is a punishment for the entire South. And the reason I'm saying it's a punishment for the entire South is because the Fulanis, they have an agenda with Tinubu. Tinubu, his health is already deteriorating. We all know. Tinubu, there is no way, even though if God gives Tinubu long life, Tinubu can never spend another 20 years on this planet. It's not happening.
Yes.
And again, if he becomes the president, this Boko Haram chairman, the leader of Boko Haram himself, Shetima, is vice president. So we the Yorubas, we've been campaigning among ourselves that Yorubas should never ever vote for anything Tinubu. Yorubas should never compete in any election in this 2023, because this election in this 2023 is a scam. It's a complete sham. The only thing we want is only Yoruba nation. How are we going to get it? If it is violent, so be it. If it is peaceful, so be it.
Exactly.
Anywhere we get it, we must get it. So
that is the spirit.
I've been clamoring to all my Biafran brothers to never ever vote for anything APC, because if Tinubu dies, Shetima is going to be the president automatically. And that it is a plan against the South, because you said something one time that all these things going on in Nigeria today, it is a battle between the South and the North.
Yes.
And it's absolutely true.
Yes.
It is completely correct. You know, it is a battle between the South and the North.
Yes.
Because the North, they have an agenda. They have they're playing a serious chess with the entire South.
Exactly.
And with the Southerners, we are very smarter than them, but it's just a lot of people in the South, they are so greedy, they just want to fill up their pocket.
Yes.
That's the thing that is killing them.
Yes.
And also, you mentioned something a couple of years, I don't know, maybe it's like 1 year ago, or last year, or early this year. You said on your show, you said we the Yorubas, the only way we can have our direct freedom and easy path to our sovereign state of Yoruba nation is when we start disrespecting our elders. and we already started doing it.
Yes,
we started doing it, because you said it. Like, that's why I said, Mazi, you are one of the people that I cherish a lot when I watch your program. It's not just you don't just talk for just talking sake. You talk for a reason. There's something There's something that pushed you to make that statement.
Yes.
And now, Mazi, now we are already giving our elders real WOTOWOTO. We are putting our hands in their eyes.
Exactly.
Because we have seen that they are the one holding our destiny in shambles.
Yes.
So we are giving them the real talking drum. Because we the Yoruba, we believe a lot in talking drum. When we beating our talking drum, and talking drum is talking.
Yes.
Anybody that understands the talking drum is the only person that can interpret what the talking drum is talking about.
Exactly.
So when we are beating our talking drum, we are telling them what that talking drum is talking about, and them too, they are understanding. So any of them that did not listen to our sound, we are giving them WOTOWOTO. That's the code. It is not just for the Biafrans. It is a general code.
A general code. We even hear those who call us their enemy talking WOTOWOTO today.
Mazi, there is no any genuine Yoruba man would never ever hate any Biafran. I give you my word on that one.
Yes,
any genuine Yoruba man or any true born Yoruba son or daughter will never ever hate Biafran, because we've come to realize the truth.
Yes.
The truth has been hidden from us for decades. For decades, the truth has been hidden from us, and now we have seen the truth. And again, you always say something. That it is a global fact. It's not just any regular fact. It is a global fact. You always say the secret that they kept away from a black man is hidden in a book. That book. Now we are reading that.
We are reading it.
More than people that wrote it.
Even if it is going to be 5,000 pages, we are reading it.
Even though if they make the page crypto page, we will decode it and read the page. If they make the page a crypto page, we will decode that crypto.
You are really following.
We would decode. Mazi, I thank you so much for what you are doing. I salute you. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Nation.
Thank you.
Freedom for Africa. That is what is new. The generation of the Yoruba.
Yes.
They will see. They will hear that talking drum that they have not heard before. They will hear the sound of it, because we are not joking with them anymore. We have to get our freedom.
Yes.
The liberation of Biafra and Yoruba nation is the key, is the only key to the freedom of Africa. Other than that, everybody is just deceiving himself. Thank you so much,
my brother. Before you leave, I want to tell you one thing. You see, I thank you very much for why I allow you to talk is that you are our brother from Yoruba, and whenever you people come, we give you special preferences. So and I want to tell you one thing. You see, the position Biafra people have taken so far, is going to be WOTOWOTO everywhere. We are going to fight in Nigeria.
Everywhere.
So it's not just in Biafra land. And we are not waiting for anybody. We know that in Nigeria today, everybody have paid the price of one Nigeria. But in those one price of Biafra people have paid the worst price, and the most heartbreaking price we have paid.
Yes.
So that is why we are shouting more than everybody. Okay, so we understand. We understand the game, and now we are not only going to shout more than everybody. We are going to start. We are going to start the disintegration of Nigeria by ourselves. Anybody 100%. Who want to follow can join us.
100%.
Yes,
they don't have no choice.
I'm telling you. This generation will shock the world. We are going to deal with these people. I am telling you the fact.
Mazi, they don't know. They don't know the tornado that is about to hit them. They don't understand. They don't understand. And I know, like, a lot of our Biafran brothers, right? Some of them will say, like, oh yeah, Yorubas, they cannot be trusted. But I'm saying that was old time. This generation of the Yorubas.
That was then.
That was then. You always say, look, Mazi, I want to see the federal government of Nigeria that will pick up AK-47 and give it to a Yoruba man to go kill any Biafran. I want to see. I'm waiting to see anybody in that federal government that will give an AK-47 to a Yoruba man and say a Yoruba man should march down to Biafra land and go kill a Biafran. That Yoruba man will kill that federal government.
Otto, Governor Otto.
Yeah, I want to see, because this generation we have grown up. We have grown up.
You see what that you see. You see one thing, Yoruba people. Yoruba people knows in those days. Oduduwa, Yoruba people have their embassies. Even in United Kingdom, they have passport.
Yes.
They have passport. Yes. Like before you travel from Yoruba land to United Kingdom, they already know that you are coming there.
Yes.
Today, they destroyed everything. And
everything.
And the worst part of this whole thing is that as a Nigerian, the kind of benefit that the United Kingdom is benefiting from Nigeria, they cannot even give you people 1 week visa free to enter United Kingdom and go away. But they give visa free to Brazil.
Exactly.
Okay? Brazil have nothing to offer them.
Nigeria has destroyed every.
I am telling you, is the Fulani instead of going forward, they are going backward. Okay, just look at it.
Mazi,
as far back as then, Yoruba people have passport and they can travel without visa to United Kingdom. In fact, everybody travel without visa.
Mazi,
yes.
You want to know the annoying thing of what you just said right now, that the reality of what you just said right now, the annoying part. There is a Nigerian house in New York City in 2nd Avenue, right? If you go into that place, all of them walking in there are all bunch of Fulanis. And I wonder, I say, wait a minute, these people don't even know how to speak English.
Sure.
Biafrans that are supposed to hire to employ, or Yorubas that are supposed to employ, that will do a standard job.
Yes.
Go into Nigerian house in 2nd Avenue, there's mold on the floor.
Chai.
The rug is not clean. There's like water is leaking on the wall.
Chai.
You walk in there, it looks like passport office in Ikeja.
That is Nigeria now.
It looks like passport office in Ikeja. And I wonder, and somebody is expecting me to tell myself that I'm a Nigerian. Look at the disgrace. If I say, okay, hey, come on, my white friend, let me take you to a Nigerian house and go see how Nigerian house look like. Do you think I'm going to take my white friend into a Nigerian house? that one is going to represent me? That's a disrespect.
My brother, do you remember the time Aisha video leaked online?
Yes.
We shared the video. They say it's a lie. Say that is Ghana. They say that is Ghana was going in the floor. Say it's not Asero. They say Biafra.
We need to get out of Nigeria. We need Biafrans, Yoruba. We need to get the hell out of Nigeria. Like tomorrow. Not just like tomorrow. We need to. Nigeria is killing our destiny.
I'm telling you.
Imagine we have God should make it. Imagine we have Yoruba nation right now. We have Biafra right now. Two of us, we share border. We have international relations. We are teaming up together. What is America? What is Great Britain? What is Germany? The potentials that Yorubas and Biafrans alone have, we can take care of the situation of all the madness going on in the entire universe.
I am telling you. I am just telling you.
The potentials that we have, we can take care of the madness happening in the entire universe. Every day, I always beg God that God, give me just 1 day of power. Just 1 day. The entire politicians in Nigeria, all of them, they will just go to sleep and they will never wake up. Just 1 day. I always say, God, just give me 1 day. 1 day of the power. Just one day. I don't need 48 hours. All I need is just 12 hours. Just 12. I already have list of names. All of them will go to sleep and they will never wake up. All of them. All of them.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Mazi.
All right.
Thank you
Keep
so
in
much.
touch. Keep in touch.
Bye bye for now.
Yeah. All right. This our brother. This our brother reminded me something. Hold on, please. You know, when Aisha, when they lock Aisha Buhari away from her other room, the video came out. She was shouting, you know, that time now. So we posted the video as Biafra agitators, and the Nigeria, all these Nigeria illiterate and ignorant people, they started shouting, "Oh, all these Biafra people, propaganda everywhere. Who told you that is Aso Rock? It is not Aso Rock. Look at on the floor. There is a Gara must go back on the floor." And all that. These people, because they never believed that Gara must go will be on the floor in Aso Rock. So only for Aisha Buhari to come out and confirm that yes, the video is our video, you know, it's me. So they confirm is her, and then so which means the Gara must go in the floor is in Aso Rock. So the one Nigerianist, all the people supporting one Nigeria was like, how can Ghana was going to be Aso Rock? This will not know it's full. Welcome to the program, my brother. All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Go ahead. You're welcome.
Good morning here.
Good morning. Can you stop listening? Can you stop listening to the program? Can you talk directly to your phone, please?
Good morning. Here, my first time in Boge, and I'm very, very happy today to discuss with you.
You're welcome. This one we're having first caller. I hope all of you will be there tomorrow, because that is where
we are following you because you are doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing.
Thank you. You're
so
welcome.
The exposition of today occurs with a lot of things.
Wow.
And including the last caller, the Yoruba man that is speaking with you. It shows that everybody is coming together.
Yes.
The togetherness. Ojo in Ibala well. Ojo in Ibala together. Even though to that extent itself, my boy, if I did not wash you, my boy will even tell me, Daddy, you didn't wash Simeon today.
Wow.
Maybe me and Mumukwen was also for maybe Simeon can Yes, because I'm enjoying your program. Forget to and other people. A man that have a sense of reasoning, a man, true, you are fighting for the liberation of Biafra.
Thank you.
And we that we are in Europe, sir, we are even tired, sir. We are even tired. I always tell my children that I will be a happy man the day my phone no can be use European passport and Biafran passport.
Yes.
That day will be the most happiest day in my life. Because I'm tired of Nigeria. I was born in Lagos, but Nigeria is not one. I must tell you the truth. Even though when you sit together, our political discussion and everything, you will find out that we are not one.
Yes.
Because our diversity is not the same. It's not the same.
Very dangerous.
Already the same at all. Except I want to continue in that contraction called country. But the only thing Mabola Jisike, and I know that the God that lead the Israelites to the promised land will lead you to the promised land, and will lead every one of us to the promised land. And I believe God will give you more strength, sufficient grace.
Amen.
That will make everything to work out.
Amen.
Afamubo Chukwemeka, Afamubo Emmanuel. I've been very, very grateful. Our president, not to call him for you. All around.
Yes, he's sleeping.
No problem.
He might not be going to school now, so you know, I'm not very busy.
And then maybe my daughter be my son just to be done.
maternelle because all the 3 years old.
I see.
I'm married side ever with my family in France here.
Okay.
But the IPOB people know like this France. Most of them are about the autopilot and they are aware of reasoning more. I decided to stay on my own.
That is
Let me be focused on what I'm doing by myself because I'm not a kid. Nobody can push me around.
Yes.
You can't tell me to do this or to do that.
Yes.
I'm the one that will choose the place that will benefit me and benefit my own family.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly. That is a very strong.
Thank you. And that I'm very happy with Shiamaka Ajere that came back.
Yes.
I'm very, very happy with him.
Yes.
He's another man, unlike Ekwara, but him sometimes Ekwesu can use why at the end of the day, I realize why we know the right place we're supposed to be.
Yes.
But
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That
is a very strong. That is a very
WOTOWOTO
strong.
The code. WOTOWOTO is the code.
Okay,
WOTOWOTO.
All right, WOTOWOTO kind of. So if you are in France, there is an autopilot in France. Now there is a group, and I had meeting with them. I had meeting with them.
But I want more their number.
Their number is on the screen now. Let me put it on the screen so you can.
I will copy it now.
One moment. And
copy it.
And actually on Twitter as well, we've posted most of the numbers.
No, I used to. I'm my around because I know that the information anyhow information.
Yes.
If you are not learned enough, you cannot bring out all those information. No.
So we have this one. We have this number now on the screen.
School, and the school are buying him. And we go undergrad school, go to school, bro, buy him.
Thank you very much.
School, but school are by the alime.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm very, very happy to even reach you today. Even I told my wife like next vacancy I got Finland. The guy I got Finland. My son want to see you. My son.
Okay.
Like very, very well. Very, very well.
This is a wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Another person, my son like it, but I go King you want Solomon.
Yes. All right.
No problem.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Ben. Ben, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you very much, Ben, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Our chairperson has been calling, and let us see. Hello, Madam Azuko Nagakwa.
The dragon himself, the oh my goodness. I am so proud of you. You are doing a good job. And we stand solidly behind you. I want to tell my people there is time for everything.
Yes.
There is time for a play and there is time for serious business.
Yes.
And time now is serious business. And only serious-minded people are expected this time. So we are not playing saga. We are not playing games. We are going woto.
all the people who call themselves enemy of Biafra, they are now saying woto. I don't know whether they have been possessed by the spirit of woto.
My brother, thank you for all you're doing.
Thank you.
You work morning, afternoon, night, and you're giving Biafran people what they need. Honestly, we are so. The Umada are solidly behind you.
Thank you.
Woto. Nothing that happens. Nothing that shake. Everything is in place.
Yes.
We must enter Biafra 2023. There is no missing The Umadas are calling each and every one of you to come. We have some things, some goodies that we're going to give those who are giving it the best. Honestly, tomorrow is going to be jam-packed and full of fun. Some come. If you want Biafra next year, you don't stay behind. If you want Biafra next year, don't keep quiet this time, because this is the hour. Has come, and we must enter our land next year. And for those who are still playing jamboree, playing around, thinking that gossip can solve it, there is no room for that. There is no room for distractions. There is no room for distracting anybody. There is no room for talking something that will not give us Biafra. All we need is Biafra, and that is why we ask people to form groups. The group is for fundraising and not for gossip. Any admin that sees that what you are doing is not worthwhile doing should be removed. Anybody that is not playing the hard game right now should be removed, because we don't want people to stay on the road without doing nothing. We want everybody to be working. We want you to bring your best for the Biafran people. Do the bidding of the Biafran people, and we'll be so proud to enter that land next year. And the call that you always say is WOTOWOTO.
WOTOWOTO.
That's solidly you are the bidding of the Biafran people, and we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
We are with you 100%.
Thank you.
Nothing mega. And one right stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chairperson of Umada Ramazoka. Thank you very much for your comment, and then see you tomorrow or today. All right. Joseph John, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. All right, you're welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening from here.
Mazi Simon.
Good evening.
I just decided to call you because I don't want to gossip. You just hit me so hard today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So no hard feelings.
No problem. No problem.
About my comment. So I just called. I know I'm on
no problem. No problem at all. No problem at all. Thank you. All right. That is our sister, Princess AG. All right. Welcome to the program.
How you doing, Mr. Simon?
I'm doing very fine, and you?
Good. I'll make it very short.
All right.
I just want to start that. I want to start the fundraising my own self today. I've already donated $100.
Whoa.
So that's what I want to say. Yeah.
Oh, you have already started.
I've already started. So I want Madam Azuka to second me. I want somebody to join me on that.
Oh my goodness. I believe that a lot of people have already started because the spirit is very high now.
It's very, very, very high.
Very, very high.
That's the only thing I want to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, people have actually, this is going to be another record. People have actually started the donation already, even before the fundraising started. Okay, it's going to be an interesting one. Hello.
Good morning from here.
You're welcome.
I have called 51 times.
51 times.
51 times I couldn't get you.
Oh my God, 51. Let me small thing.
Why are you hiding from us for many days now? We didn't see you. We didn't hear from you.
But I am on Twitter. I have been on Twitter giving them WOTOWOTO now. Are you not?
I know. I
You're welcome.
Because I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
Are you using our suggestions in your work, please? Are you using our suggestions?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Today I have 2 suggestions to make. Although I have contacted the media warriors and they said they will discuss this with you. Number 1 is I'm suggesting that we create online newspaper, Biafra online newspaper, because many people cannot watch you live.
Okay.
Or many people cannot understand or can follow you when you are live on program. I'm suggesting we create online newspaper which people can read offline, because some of the other is not always on. So Biafrans can read Biafran happening, what is happening in Biafra land after the program. They can read it online like newspaper, since we cannot make local newspapers. So it's just my suggestion. I don't know how it will be welcomed and how it will be done.
Yeah. Okay, noted. Actually, that was the idea of, I believe that everybody that is on media, that is the idea. Is the idea of the Don't Land media, is the idea of Enter Biafra, is the idea of many, Biafra website. So those websites also serve as online newspaper. So anybody can actually, the only thing is that there is no time to constantly make update on on what is happening in the article, and we are going to better ourselves on that. And that most of the website I don't know about other website, but for example, the Enter Biafra website is not accessible in Nigeria. It has been one of the biggest threats to them. So they spend money to block it. So only those with the VPN that will have access to read some of the things. So sometimes have articles on those websites, and of course, like I said, like Dotland Media and other Autopilot Media, they also serve as newspaper and all that. So, but we are going to make better. But your suggestion is good and noted.
They are not publishing newspapers. They are not publishing it like newspapers.
Well, no, online newspaper is online newspaper. If you go to most of the, for example, like Punch and all that, it is always the same format now. It's online newspaper. Most of the Punches, Premium Times, Sahara Reporters, all of them. So it is the same format. If you go to Enter Biafra, for example, it is also the same format. If you download the app, for example, you are going to see most of the articles that we are posting there. But of course, we are not, because of the time, and so the update and the articles are not being posted almost every day, like normal online newspapers and all that. But I think we are going to better ourselves on that. So that actually exists, and there are different platforms where you can read what is happening. The only thing we have to do now is to better the publishing of this information coming from Biafra land and from Nigeria.
Okay. My second suggestion is our media warriors, like when they have their joint broadcast, please, is it advisable, or let me say, I will advise that we have somebody like Abarawa Sonny, who come from the riverine areas. Is it not good that they will speak in different languages, so that the people from that place, they will know that we are combined, we are mixed up, that it's not only Igbo or one particular group of people that are on this agitation, so that when Abarawa is speaking their language, any other person that is from another region will speak their language, so that the information will go fast and go more. The rest, the people will understand that we are combined. So they will know. Some people don't know that Paparawa Sonny is not an Igbo man, because he always like to speak Igbo. So my advice, when they will be speaking in different languages, so long as people will understand, one person will be speaking English, one person will be speaking Igbo, and the other person will be speaking like Parawa will be speaking in his own language.
That also, that also is a very good idea, and it is noted. And they are watching and they are streaming this program. So now, Parawa, you said you have contacted the media team. They are going to take note of that.
Yes, I didn't know I didn't suggest to them. This just came to me this morning.
Okay.
I contacted them about the newspaper. I contacted 247 and Ajere. They said they will look into it. They will discuss this with you, and they will get back to me. The piece of the language is just what came to me now, and I just want to tell you.
All right, and people are suggesting also that you can still join the media team, so that you can be giving ideas and participate in what they are doing too.
Yeah, he told me like that. 247 told me that.
So are you going to join them?
Yeah, I will do that. I will do that.
All right, that's good. All right, so you're welcome. You're welcome on board.
Yeah, please. The language, something should be.
No, you have already said. You have already said it now, and it is noted.
Okay.
So, but when you join, you can be bringing idea. You can be bringing idea to them. All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. We're gonna take one more last call. Thank you very much, Chima Irechukwu. Chima Irechukwu, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Hello. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah.
You're welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Simon Ekpa.
Yes.
Thank you for what you are doing for Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So I have a question. Please.
Go ahead.
My question is this. Our leader once said that when Biafra comes, Biafra government will, demolish all the houses and, how do I say it? And, the Biafra government will demolish all the houses and we have to build kind of sewage infrastructure. So my question is, how is Biafra government going to do that? Are they going to demolish all the houses in Biafra land, or are they going to build a brand new city in Biafra to have a sewage system?
We have a prototype of different cities of Biafra. So I believe if you want a better country, you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan that will include a sewage system. So we are going to rebuild Biafra. But of course, you are not, I don't think that what our leader means is that every house will be pulled down. And of course, it is going to be a gradual thing. We build from city to city. For the first 5 years of Biafra, it will be a massive construction project. So we are going to plan Biafra and we will start from the sewage system. Just like when you see most of the countries that are now, that have become the tourist attraction, a place like Dubai, for example, the Dubai was a desert. And so they built it, and today is one of the best cities in the world. So we are going to do the same thing. And of course, everything will come with a plan, well-planned way. You don't just, destroy building and give, of course, the Biafra government will plan very well what we're going to do. But I will assure you that it is not what you see in Africa that we're going to have. It is going to be a complete rebuilding of Biafra territory and city. So you are in the US, we are going to have similar thing in Biafra. Of course, some city in the US is what it is, but in Biafra land, we are going to rebuild from city to city, village to village. Our target is that there will not be mud house. Our target is that the government of Biafra will have a government housing project that will house every citizen of Biafra. So you don't have any reason to live in the mud house. This may sound very funny and strange, but I am telling you, it is very, very doable and achievable, very easy. So yes, we are going to rebuild Biafra. and we're going to have a sewage. Sewage system is the most important thing in any country. If you want to have a very strong structures in your country, sewage is the most important thing. This country where we live now, everything, the reason why this country is very strong, both the environmental system, is because here we have a well-planned sewage and drainage system. You don't see anything anywhere. When there is snow, and when the snow is melting, you're going to see flood. And that flood will disappear in just a few hours because of the melting of the snow and because the sewage system is working. So everything is connected. And when the sewage is blocked, there is a way, there is always, they have like, it is built in a way that if a sewage block, for example, you have a way you can open and go inside, and it is just very unbelievable, the investment, what they have invested in sewage system in this country. And I believe it is the same thing in some of the developed world. Well, Finland have one of the best sewage system. Everything is on ground. So we're in Biafra, because for us to have, we are going to invest in drainage and the sewage system. In Biafra land, there are places you have erosion. Erosion is destroying some of the road and endangering the life of people. If you go to Anambra State, for example, you see there are places where erosion have almost, endangering the life of people there. And some of those places, they have like story buildings, and those story buildings are bending already because of erosion. The government don't care. The government doesn't do anything. If you go to Onitsha now, you're going to cry. Some part of the Onitsha where they have this erosion. So in Biafra, we are going to make sure that we don't give any room for erosion. We're going to spend money to build underground drainage and sewage system. Very, very important. After that, everything we are going to do in the land will be an everlasting project. You can rebuild, you can destroy and rebuild and all that, but with a very good drainage system and sewage system, every structure you have will stand very strong. And of course, when you build road, the road will stay for long with the maintenance. But without a drainage system, no matter what you do, once rain come and it will sweep the whole thing away. So we're not going to allow that to happen in Biafra land. We are fighting this war for this freedom for a purpose, and we're going to achieve it. So my brother, we are going to Biafra, and I'm telling you now that we already have prototype of some of the cities. Are you there?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if I have addressed you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the feedback. I have a second question, please.
Go ahead.
On 2023, how is Biafran struggle going to, step up and make sure there will be no election in Biafra now?
It is. We are not waiting. Okay, finish your question, please.
What is the Biafra struggle going to do differently than what they did 4 years ago?
I don't think Biafra struggle did anything 4 years ago. Did they do anything 4 years ago?
I mean, what I noticed they did that said, everybody said there will be no election in Biafra land. At the end of the day, election took place. So that is the point I wanted to make sure that it will not happen.
So that is not to say that they did something now. Okay? Because our leader, the criminals that surrounded him, pushed him, and when you don't have strong supporters, when you find out that the people that are working with you are fake, you can't fight alone. So he has no choice. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he has no choice. No, we are not alone. Are you not supporting us?
Of course I do.
So that's it. Everybody like you is supporting us. Millions of Biafrans are supporting this no election. So we are not alone. Our leader was alone.
Okay. Okay, I have a final question, please.
Go ahead.
So, please, what will be the name of the Biafra national team if you have one?
No, when we go to that bridge, we'll cross it. You know, I am not a decision maker in Biafra. Biafra is a government, and you know, so there are a lot of people that will bring opinion and bring ideas. So me, I'm just like, you know, as a freedom fighter. You know, my opinion doesn't actually matter in many things, but you know, we are going to bring ideas and make things work. So if I come here to tell you this is the team and this is the team, it doesn't add up. But of course, I may have a wish of what I think the Biafra national team will be. Of course, it is going to be Biafra national team. They have another name for it.
So what will be the name? Like Super Ego, like Tiger? Because our emblem, our logo is already Tiger. Can we name it Tiger?
The Tiger, okay. Who knows? It can be the rising sun. It can be the you know Ghana have Black Star of Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Is it Black Star?
Yeah, Black Star. You're right.
So our own can be rising sun. It can never tell. It can be the Tigers of Biafra. You know, it can be, yes. It can be the Tigers of Biafra. You can never tell. It can be the super tiger or super lion of Biafra, you know, as the case may be. or even dragon team of Biafra. You understand? You know, I know that some of you that love football, that is the only thing you people want to hear now. We'll start early enough to start dragging the name of our football team. You can imagine where your mind is going. You know, you're already figuring out what is the national team going to be. All right. Thank you very much. That was a very funny one. or somebody say WOTOWOTO team of Biafra. Because the truth is that nobody, no country will beat us in any sport. Are you aware of that?
Sure.
I am telling you, from Olympic to World Cup, no country will beat us.
For sure. I believe that.
Biafra will have the most, in fact, the best team in the whole human history. If you go to America today, most of them have Biafra blood. Most of the athletes, if you go to Jamaica, most of them have Biafra blood. If you go to United Kingdom, all the people support, all the blacks doing sport are all Biafra. Most of them Biafra blood. If you go to Caribbean, most of them got Biafra blood. If you come to Europe, here any black you see have Biafra. So it is going to be one. And you know that in Nigeria today, not in a team, they don't any team you see today in Nigeria, 90% of them, most of them are Biafrans. And they are not, it is not even the best. There are those who are privileged to be part of the team. In football, it's the same thing. There are many good footballers who have never had the opportunity to play because, they are not opportuned. We have many people that can play more than Okocha, but they never had the opportunity because of the Nigeria corrupt system. We have people who can play more than Kanu Nwankwo in Biafra land, but they never had opportunity. I am telling you, there are so many of them.
That's right.
Nigeria just destroyed their career and their talent, and that is why if you check some of the people that are leaving Nigeria, once they leave Nigeria to go to abroad, they excel in anything they do. You'll be surprised. It is not a rocket science. It's because Nigeria was structured and designed to kill your career and your destiny. So once you leave Nigeria, to any place in the world, you begin to do something and it begin to work out. Have you noticed that?
Of course.
Have you noticed that most of the doctors in the US, if they're in Nigeria, they will be begging for transportation to go to work. But they go to America, they become doctors, a very good one, and they're respected in their job. They get paid very well. But if in Nigeria doctors, have you seen them? They look like quack. They look like quack doctors.
Always on strike.
They're always on strike. And some of them are applying to go to Kuwait to work. No, Kuwait is not a country. This Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. You know. So my brother, Nigeria is a career killer. And that's what we are fighting. And we're going to leave Nigeria next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Stay strong.
All right. Welcome to the program. Hello.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Wow.
Can you listen?
Hear you're still talking.
Yes, listen to the phone, please, and don't listen to the program, please.
Okay. I'm trying to.
Can you listen to the phone, please?
Okay. I can hear you're actually still talking at the other end.
All right, we lost him. Somebody say Kuwait is a country. Who doesn't know that? I'm only telling you that it's not a country where people will go and start applying to go for doctor to work. All right. Welcome to the program.
Okay, thank you, Mazi, Simon, Ekpa.
Yes.
Good evening.
Go ahead, please.
From Biafran land. Okay. You've spoken a lot, and I've been following you for a long time. This is my long time.
Okay, your distance is very bad. Welcome to the program.
Well, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir. I want to ask you one question, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, the question is about this. There's something the thing is happening in this Ghana because I'm in Ghana. So, and I want you to check it and have to, put it in constitution because, they say that Biafra is mother's land and Ghana also is a motherland. And how the women behave here is not nice at all. How they treat men and everything. So I hope how Biafra is mother's land, it will not be the same thing like Ghana.
Ghana, why are you bringing Ghana? Are we going to copy Ghana model? So we are talking about we are talking about development. You are talking about Ghana.
Yeah, no. It's not like because the how we get now. I'm like why not? Now if you more than
you are worried about women, about Ghana women. Did they offend you?
My brother, they are still sitting on bad.
And you go get Papu. I can understand your pain, but let me tell you, they are only trying to punish you because of what this Nigeria did to them during the time of Ghana Must Go. Do you know the story of Ghana Must Go?
Yeah. Even if you say that you want to buy Ghana Must Go, they even want to kill you.
Why will you go to Ghana and tell them you want to buy Ghana Must Go? You are provoking them now.
That would have massive cost. So we don't know.
So why they got a teacher again? I can tell you all. All right, I had to go. I get to you. Don't worry. Oh my God. Okay, I had to go. Hi, Chineke go. Oh my, I think I get with the some of you, my brother, I don't hear you. Some of you, hi, Jesus Christ. Good. Okay. Hi, Chineke God. Hi, Chineke God. Thank you very much.
My name is we get the same name on Joko. So
yeah.
So I like the phone Joko. The Joko blog guy name is the master. And I did it before
Oh, God. All right. Thank you very much, Joko. Oh God, Chineke God, please don't call again, okay? We don't hear you.
my mother, the another chapter from WhatsApp. So young man, I want to
all right, thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Oh my God. Hi, Chineke God. That's like a woman. That's like a woman. You get WOTOWOTO. Chineke God. You don't keep us here. Hello, welcome to the program.
Hello, Simon. Ekpa, good evening.
Good evening from here, Dewo. Hi, Chineke. You're welcome.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Today's program seems to be the best.
Really?
The exposition was the best. Onye Yoruba, Ududua we bata we nyanyi nke dewu. Then the humorous part of it. Onye nkuku maka drainage. Onye nkuku maka football team of Biafra, what it will be. Then onye nke ikpeazụ yana ndị Ghana. Anyway, I told me we will get too much. I just want to say something.
Yes, go ahead.
You're great.
Thank you.
Whatever you are doing, we have millions of support worldwide. Please keep it up. This exposition and the humorous intervention by people who has contributed this. Look, everybody is laughing. Not only you, not only that we are laughing, we are shedding tears of laugh.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Today's exposition is the great. I'm wiping my eyes the way you're doing now, I swear. And this is the way thousands who are playing this early morning. Because where I am in Essex, UK, it's the same thing. And people are calling me, say, are you tuning in? I say, yeah, I'm watching it live. It's the same thing in different parts of the UK. Please
thank you very much.
It shows that whatever that is good, it's always this way.
Yes.
We're all awake, and we're waiting to sleep and we're going into the fundraising in a couple of 12, 15 hours.
Exactly.
Please, right up.
Thank you. Thank you. I have to go now. This is already 3 a.m. here, you know.
Thank you. Good night, eh? Good morning.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. We have to go because this is already late, and this is already 3 a.m. here. So I have to sleep, and because we don't know how long we're going to spend on fundraising today. So thank you very much for being part of this program. God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless on the Igboho. May God bless ESN. May God bless all of you, our media team. May God bless Omada and their husband. God bless all of you newcomers that are going to come to the fundraising today. God bless all of you. Remember that you must be part of this liberation movement. Remember, the code is WOTOWOTO. Autopiloted IPOB. WOTOWOTO to the enemy. Autopiloted IPOB worldwide. WOTOWOTO to the enemy. WOTOWOTO to those who say Biafra will not come. WOTOWOTO to those who say we cannot enter Biafra in 2023. WOTOWOTO is the code.
Our God is